as you can see, I've been a little busy making yarn cakes. All right, I went through some more of my yarn and I found these two here. And so I caked them up. And I think both of them are pastry puff from Hirschner's. And let's see, these have wool, 70% acrylic, 30% wool. So medium 4 weight. I'm going to weigh them and then roughly calculate the yardage. These come in 139 gram balls, which are 228 yards. So we'll see. Do we have a colorway? Black currant. Maybe that one. Maybe that one's a different colorway. I don't know. But yeah, so I'll deal with those and weigh them, see approximately how many yardages is. All right, so this one is hipster cotton, and this is at least 3 skeins of this together. That's 100% cotton, 100 gram balls, 229 yards. And what is this colorway, just for fun? Melon berry. Okay, these 3 are all melon berry. It's a light 3 weight. So I had, I don't know what I had, two full skeins and a part of a skein maybe, and then I just put them all together, or 3 skeins and then a part, and I just put them all into one cake. So I'm gonna weigh that too and let you know what it weighs and everything. This one is just scrap yarn. I don't know what it all is. Just my own unique colorway I made up from different yarns, I believe, because they were all little balls. So now, you know, these are going to look nice sitting on my shelf, nice and pretty, and I'm going to want to use them. I'm going to want to work with them when they're like this. And all the different strands of yarn are tied together, so you just have to crochet, crochet, crochet. Don't have to stop to tie your yarn together. Makes things a lot easier. Now this one, I don't know. That might be a pastry puff as well. Part of one, not sure. And these are the cotton, the creme cotton, and these are originally 150 grams, 324 yards. These are 4 weight, I believe. See, I made a label to go all around it. Medium 4 weight. Oh dear. What's the colorway? Color pale orchid. And this is a full ball actually. They had these rolled up like donuts. I started to use this to make something and then I changed my mind and then I just caked it up. So it should be still 150 grams in here, but we're gonna see. I don't know if that's totally accurate when you buy it, so we will see. And this is by Loops and Threads. Yes, Loops and Threads. Limited time only. I don't know if they still have them. And then also I have this cream one. This one actually, I don't know if that's a full ball or not. It did not have a label when I bought it, but we'll see. We'll compare how much this weighs to that one. And then I have this, I believe, is 2 partial balls. I had taken them apart or something. I don't know. Sometimes we don't remember what we do. Well, I don't anyway. But these are the Caron cotton cakes. And these are, let's get the info. We'll put it right side up. Cracked pepper is the color, medium 4. 60 cotton, 40 acrylic. Originally these were 250 grams or 530 yards. And so we'll just see what we have here in this one. Yeah, so let's do all that. And I'll be right back. Okay, I have a few supplies here. I have 8 pieces of paper, because I have 8 yarn cakes, tape, pen, my scale, My calculator is on this phone I'm recording on. So let's see. Here's my scale. Turn it on, and let's just check out this creme cotton. See if it really is 150 grams, because this is a full ball. Okay, now this label actually weighs about 2 grams. So I'm just gonna leave it on. 153. Nope. Ooh, it went down to 149. How'd that happen? Let's do that again. That's interesting. Okay, turn this off. Turn it back on. Okay, it's at 0. I'm on a flat, hard surface with my scale. Okay, we're gonna say it's 149 grams. That's that's counting that label I have on there. So 149 grams. All right, so I'm just gonna call it 150 grams, like it says here. So that's my label. So it's 324 yards. So I'm gonna put a check mark there and there. Hopefully that'll remind me, yes, I did check this. So let's check this other cream cotton one. There was no label on it in the store when I bought it, like I said, so maybe it wasn't even a full ball. Who knows? All right, so let's see. If this weighs 149 grams. Ooh, 144. All right. All right, so it's a little bit less. All right. I'd like to weigh this label, but I do have extra paper on here to get it all the way around this cake. But let's just, can I take this off without ripping it? Ta-da! Okay, so let's just see how much my label weighs. 2 grams. Okay, so the label weighs 2 grams. So that was 149, we said. So 147 would be the actual weight of this one. And yeah. So, okay, what did we say this one weighs? 144. So I'm going to write on my paper here 144 grams, and I'm going to just take a piece of tape and stick it on there for when I make a label. Now, I do have another video that shows how to calculate the approximate yardage. So let's just go by the label here since we have it in front of us. So what I'm going to do is be right back. All right, since we have the label, what I did was I took 324 yards divided by 150 grams. I got 2.16, so that means there are 2.16 yards in each 1 gram. So then I took that 2.16 yards and I times it by 144 grams, and I got 311.04 yards. So in this cake we have 311 yards according to the original weight and yardage shown on the creme cotton label. Now let's do this next one. This is the Caron cotton cake, which I think is a couple, since I have two labels here, I think this is a combination of parts of 2. So let's see, what was the original weight? 250 grams for 1. So let's see what this says. 285 grams. So it's a full ball plus 35 grams. Okay, so 284 grams. I'm just going to write that on this piece of paper, tape it to the top, and then figure out how many yardage, like I did with the creme cotton I just showed you. And I'm going to make a label out of this and write the, you know, change the yardage and stuff. But just use this for the label. I don't know. I don't think it's going to fit quite around. Okay, so we'll do that. I'll do that off camera. All right. So that one's taken care of. I'm running out of room on my little table. Okay, so, oh, the next one. Hipster cotton, right over here. Okay, so the hipster cotton. I'm thinking it's 3, maybe 3, because I have 3 labels. 3 labels, 3 yarn skeins, and then a partial maybe. So let's see, how much was here? 100 grams in each. So let's see if there's more than 300 grams in here. Okay, I'm going to turn my scale back on because I went to sleep. All right, so we are aiming for 300 or more. Okay, you know what? It hasn't been that long since I caked these up, but it is 2 balls. That says 266 grams, so it's 2 skeins and then a part of another one. That is interesting. So 266 grams. At least that's what we're going to say, providing these labels are correct to begin with. Now, I'm saying that because a couple of people have told me that you got to watch the yardage, especially on the Caron cakes. I guess the yardages are not always what they claim. I don't know if that's the case. Well, you know who they're gonna have to deal with in a situation like that. Yeah, God. Okay, so let's go on to the next yarn. Okay, now I'm thinking these ones are the pastry puff from Hirschner's. Well, they must be. This was in the bag with them. So, and I had them all little tiny balls. I don't think I took a picture of that, but let's see. Oh, okay. Refresh here. 139 grams in one, 228 yards. Now, I bought these in bags of 5, so who knows what this is going to be. What is it going to weigh? And this is black currant. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, I always think it's touch screen, but it's not. Okay. So that first one weighs 160 grams. And these were 139 grams. Okay. So 160 grams. Shaking the camera. It's hooked to my table. Okay, so 160 grams. And then this one, 196. 196. So this one is smaller than one cake of the original. And no, this is bigger. I'm sorry, 160 grams. Original is 139 grams. So this is actually bigger, and this one's quite a bit bigger. It's 196. Yeah, 196 grams. I know it seems like a lot of work, right? But you know what? They look so beautiful on your shelf. They're not going to roll off when they're itsy bitsy balls. They're just going to look beautiful. And for me, I just want to use them. I do. Actually, I have one that I just I'll bring that and show you right now. All right, so this one, this is Mandela, or that Papatia, which is, I think, the same thing, but I had put like some of the darker colors in the middle, working out to the lighter colors, and it just looks so beautiful. And I did this yesterday. I caked this up yesterday from from a big ball first of all, and then little balls, which, okay, I'm gonna put them in here somewhere. Okay, so there they are. And once I made this cake, I'm like, oh, I want to make something with it. And because it looks so pretty. So I started crocheting something yesterday. And this is going to be a tutorial, not this week, but it'll be a tutorial. But I mean, look. And here's where it's, see, this is the ball I'm using just to show you. And, or the cake. But it's, oh, I just had to work with it because it looks so beautiful. Looks a lot better than this, right? Couldn't see the colors inside with it being a ball like that. So I separate all the colors into little balls, put it in a quiche dish. It works, right? And I just started winding them and connecting the yarn so that when it's all connected, you just have to work with it. Yes. Okay, next cake. I actually did weigh this yesterday, and it was 300 and something yards is what it ended up being. Yeah, and I'm using a big hook, so the the yarn is gonna go further. But anyway, next cake. Yay, I figured out what this other yarn is. I thought that was a Hirschner's as well, but well, actually it is a Hirschner's, but those other ones were 4-weight, yes. And this one is a 2-weight. If I would have looked closer, I would have seen that. So this is a Hirschner's 2-ply fashion yarn, 100% acrylic. So this is 56 grams, 220 yards in one of these. Too fine. Do we have a color? Color is Good Earth. That's not blurry, is it? But it's got these really beautiful browns in there, and even like a dark green. So that's what this is. All right, so one skein was how much? 56 grams. So let's see what this one weighs. Let's turn this on. Oh, it's not a touch screen. All right, 56 grams, I said in the original one. 69, so that's more than what's in here. If this label is correct, right? So let's see. I'm just gonna write 69 grams. Put that on there, and I have the information on here for the yardage, so I'll be able to calculate just from this how many yards are in here. Like I calculated with the, what was it, creme cotton? No, what? Whichever one it was I just showed you. But yeah, so I also have a chart that I just made up from the yarns that I have here to determine how much of each size of yarn, 4-weight, 3-weight, 2-weight, whatever, is in a skein to calculate. And be sure to watch that video, because I've already I've explained some of it in this one, but I explain more in detail in that other one if you want to watch it. Oh, All right, so the next one we have is this one, which I think is just a whole bunch. I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is just a whole bunch of random yarns. I don't really know. Do I have, is that a 4? No, that's not a 4-weight. I think maybe that's a 3-weight. They're probably all 3-weight. Almost looks like it. But so that would be a unique colorway that I created. And you can too. All right, I don't know. Might be acrylic, probably. But anyway, oh, let's weigh it. I'm feeling it. So that's gonna make something pretty too, right? And I mean, you don't have to just, like this maybe not enough to make something like a top, unless you use a really big hook to make it kind of a lacy one, like I'm doing with that other one I just showed you. This one right here. But anyway, let's just get this weighed. So this one weighs 129 grams. So whatever yarn this is, I'm gonna go to my chart that I put in that other video I told you about, they'll be linked below, and calculate roughly how many yards are in this one, being a 3-weight yarn. I'll be right back. Okay, I've done some calculations. Now, if this is a 3-weight yarn, why does it look so skinny? Because I'm just guessing it's a 3-weight. But this is a 2-weight. Why does it look thick? Huh. Okay, so what I've done is, if this is a 3-weight, we have roughly 295 yards here. If it's a 2-weight, we have 353 yards. So it's better to go with the lower number, right? Or just make a label that says, I have no idea. Or put both of them on there. So I'm going to make labels for these off camera and set them on my shelf so they can look all pretty. I hope you're having fun making your yarn cakes and using some of them. If you are doing that, please post them in my Facebook group. Some of you have, and that's awesome. And if you make something with your unique colorways, like this one is my own unique colorway, I believe, then I would love to see what you make with them. All right, thank you.